this nigga that. Oh shit, this nigga's back.
With a big strap that I like to call Prez Black. What it do, y'all? It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live from the NY. Back with another one of that Repent or Die podcast. For those that don't know who I am him, Junns the NBIC, giving all praise and glory to the heavenly, for they are worthy to be praised. Last but not least, definitely got to give a shout out to all you guys for all your support, leaving all your feedbacks, positive, negative, all things is respected, because it allows me to do what I do best, and that is keep my foot on these heathens, these Hebrews, and the newly installed Heathenite snakes. Round of applause for that. Round of applause. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful Sunday. You know, I gotta come out, make sure I get you guys right and situated for the week, man. Shout out to all those that's been tuning in into the podcast and supporting. And speaking of support, man, get you guys some merchandise, man. You know, get you some shirts. We got the Repent Walkers. You know what I'm saying? Get you some hoodies, spiritually vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff is out there for you to make these purchases. Put them on, support the movement, be a part of this awakening, be a part of this army, this nation, be a part of the greatest creation to man, and that is us. You feel me? Yes, sir. So definitely support that, man. Links is definitely going to be in the bios. Click it, support it, right? Definitely want to let you guys know we had a fire Sember conversation yesterday. Oh my geez. Every 7th day of the week at 4 p.m. Eastern, sometimes 5, where I bring forth biblical understanding, knowledge for brothers and sisters to grasp on, to get knowledge, to give you understanding of not only who you are, where we are, and what the heck is really going on, right? So definitely want to tune in. Last episode was titled, If You Live Like Cain in the Bible, You Shall Die Like Cain in the Bible. You feel me? Well, we talking that talk, man. But without further ado, man, you know we definitely got to give you guys the hood temperature, hood news, the whole shebang, right? So the hood temperature still remains the same. It's still shady. It's still grimy. It's still ain't no sunshine where we from. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine where we from, 'cause where we from, homie, you can be gone anytime, 'cause these streets don't play. Streets don't play, man. Anytime. Speaking of some hood news, man, got a Philly rapper. Don't know what this man is. I don't even want to give it clout, but I just definitely got to bring this out, man. This Philly rapper literally went into a dead ops homie, whatever, went into another man's burial site and started digging homie up. If this is not an all-time low, I don't know what to tell you. I just found out today, actually. I don't know if you guys remember the story about a little girl, 7-year-old girl that was shot and killed in Chicago when her father was taking her to school. I found out that the day before, her father was at a gravesite pissing on the man's grave. I mean, oh my jeez. Yo, we have become the lowest of the lowest when it comes to nationalities, when it comes to morals, principles, dignity. All of that has been removed from within the black community. All of that has been removed from the black community, where we don't even see stuff like that as overboard. Like, this is what you will call or the epitome of overkill. This is it right here, guys, where people can't even allow you to rest easy. Allow your body that already was taken away to just be one with the earth. At least let that commandment go according to plan. Damn. We are really jacked up as people, guys. So jacked up, man. I'm really like nervous as a father of girls and boys, being a newly dad again. To see the level we are at as people, the lowest of lows. I'm scared for my children. I'm scared for my son. It's like, we really got to get up out of here, man. For real, for real. Which leads to today's conversation, man. If you never stood face to face with the devil, it's because y'all both walking in the same direction. When you hear people say, man, my life is good, everything is fine, everything is cordial, I ain't got no problems, I'm living my best life, I'm doing everything, whether it's evil, whether you think you're doing good. You understand? If everything is going copacetic for you, then you gotta ask yourself, are you really walking with the creators, or the devil is literally holding your hands and y'all walking to the same direction? If you ain't dealing with no adversities, if you ain't dealing with some level of hate, if you ain't met with some level of pushback, then you gotta ask yourself, are you really walking? Are you really walking that line of a good man, or you just walking with the devil? You dancing with him, smoking blunts with him, drinking alcohol with him. The devil has to be inside of you. If you don't see going to somebody's grave and digging this person up, thinking that it's taking these things as a joke, this is a serious matter. I won't be surprised if this man is not killed within a week. I'll be surprised, because this level of disrespect, the only way it can get to the point, or the only way it can get to this level is when the devil is walking with you. When the devil is walking with you, because only the devil can allow you to see what you're doing has nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong. Killing me another man. You gotta be pure evil, man. Just look at us as people, guys. The devil has overtaken our everyday lives. We not living righteous lives. We live in pure evil and madness at its highest order. You would never find a Jewish, Chinese, Arab, whoever runs this world, the people that's running this world, you would never see them scoop this slow. But for us, we doing things for clout. We want to do things to be seen. We want to mock dead homies, talking about smoking on sipping on that. I remember when a homie died, we used to, pour a little liquor for the homie. Never in our wildest dreams that we would ever want to go in front of a cemetery and mock the dead. Who's doing this? Who's teaching us this behavior? I mean, I could go on and talk about this for forever, but forever is not gonna lead to no problems. What's wrong with our people? How did we allow the devil to direct us? If you ain't come face to face with the devil, that means you and that man is walking in the same direction. The path of destruction, the path of deception, confusion, evil, heartless. That's what the devil is doing, and that's what he has created us to do too. But the sad thing is, It's like we get in the triple doses of the devil in the hood now. Where we know Europeans and the Arabs and the Chinese, we know that they evil by nature, but they don't go to the extreme like we are, where we at, no matter what it is. When it comes to the act of evil, we must show the world that we can do it 10 times better. When it comes to the act of evil, we must show the world that we can do it 10 times better. When you look at these flamboyant men, when you see the flamboyant European, he's just a flamboyant European. The colored man, his great-great-grandmother, who couldn't seen in the last 50 years, could notice the flamboyant behavior of this man. Stuff like that is a very, 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 very situational problem that needs to be addressed. How did the devil take our hands? I'm about to tell you something that's gonna piss some of you guys off. The reason why the devil got in is because you gave Jesus the keys to your will. Jesus is the devil. Jesus is the devil. Jesus came with destruction. Jesus came with religion. Jesus came with prison. Jesus never brought us a solution. Show me the solution that Jesus have given us. And if anybody's gonna follow this decision or this solution from Jesus, nobody can do it better than the black man. Nobody can do it better than the sisters. I'm telling you the truth. If you're unable to see the devil from far, that means you're walking with him. You're walking as you told. When you guys ever get a chance, go read the book of Matthew and go to chapter 4. And you will see that the devil told the Savior that I'm going to take you to an exceedingly high mountain. He took him to the exceedingly high mountain and he gave him an image of all the kingdoms and the riches of this world and said that you can get all of this if you bow down and worship me. He rejected that offer. But that offer never was eradicated from the earth. Meaning, there's abundance of people who took that offer. And a lot of our people taking that offer. Celebrities, actors, ball players, politicians, community members, human service individuals. Everybody has taken a piece of that pie, accepted that offer, to the point that we would never stand face to face with the devil. And don't understand the reason why is because you guys are walking the same direction. Look at our men. Look at our men. Look at the emotions that's running rapid into the heart of a man. Look at the evil that's running rapid into the heart of our sisters. Our sisters is no longer desiring love. I was going to do the podcast about relationships and why marriages is failing in America. I was going to talk about it, but I choose to hold my peace and deliver that on another time, because this right here, nigga, this is death. And not death like you can't hear. Death like you won't be here. Death like we are dying. Death like we are destroyed. Death like we are confused. Death like we are on a highway to hell. That death. Because brothers and sisters refuse to wake up and understand what's going on in this world. That if you ain't stand face to face with the devil, that means you are walking side by side with this person. If the devil did not put hurdles before you, to tempt you to do evil, sin, rob, fornicate, cheat, sell drugs, do drugs. If you ain't met with that, and you ain't pushed that back, and you ain't say, get behind me, Satan, and you don't catch yourself saying that, 9 out of 10 times because you walk in that same path. And the devil's path upon us is destruction. All over the world, destruction is taking place. And we can't pinpoint where is this coming from. How did we get here? How did hate become so acceptable? How did confusion become so acceptable? How did lying, deceiving, stealing, killing become so acceptable? It's because the devil been walking with us. You wasn't walking that straight line where the devil will have to come and tempt you. See, when you read the book of Matthew chapter 4, it's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. How the man walked fasting, trying to get his spirit right, trying to get his mind right as he go through the motions and trying to deal with the average black and brown person. And the minute that he was doing that, the devil came and gave him all these temptations. Tempting to touch, baby girl, you know ain't enough. Gave him all these temptations to the point where it was like, yo, look, man, get out of here. See, the devil had to see him because he was doing something productive. He was about to do something that was gonna go against the empire that the devil worked hard. The devil and his children has worked hard to establish. Oh, it was hard work. To make the black man fall, that was hard work. You guys think it was easy because of the story that they sell you. But oh my geez, it was hard work, a level of work so hard that only a fool won't be able to see. Facts. Work so hard. And with this kingdom or empire that was created, in order for it to maintain at its highest, at its glory, you had to reprogram spiritual people, spiritualness. You had to take that away. You had to take away the God in them. You had to take away the righteous. You had to let Jesus grab the wheel. I told you guys this before. I did a whole live. You should tune in. If you ain't never seen it, it'd be the best time to see it. I've said the best time to see it. You hear me? The best time to see it. Where the only place Jesus has ever taken us was to the morgue, to the hospital, to prison. Okay? To the nearest, to the nearest vaccine spot. That's where that's where Jesus has been taking us. Jesus ain't never take us to freedom. Jesus ain't never brought us into isolation. Jesus ain't never brought nothing but pure evil, because Jesus is the evil. Jesus is the devil. We're so focusing on trying to be like Jesus, when you should be focusing on trying to be like Adam, Job, yourself. Because when you tapping into yourself, you're tapping into the creators. Because wasn't you made in their likeness and their image? I mean, you gotta let that marinate. Wasn't you made in their likeness and their image? What takes you away from that likeness, their likeness? What takes you away from that? Religion. And once religion takes that away, the devil is going to do everything in his power to make sure that connection never connects. You can never reconnect with that. And when you try to reconnect, you will know when you're trying to reconnect, because the devil is going to let himself be known. He's going to do things, say things, make you go through the fire and burn. He's been doing this, and that will never stop. It will never stop, people. Because we have lost ourselves. We have lost our spiritual ways, our cultural ways, our heritage ways. We lost it all. And we are now living by a thread in every aspect. Spiritually, we hanging on by a thread. Financially, we hanging on by a thread. Physically, we are hanging on by a thread. All of these is intentional, by the way. FYI. And it's because we're not walking that path of righteous anymore. We want to be religious. That's where the devil dwells. DMX was telling us, he was like, God, give me a sign. And when you listen to the chorus, first thing he said, these niggas done lost their mind. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm really telling you the truth. If you are not doing right, not living a righteous life, being a husband, being a wife, being a mother, being a father, being a support, if you're not doing this, the basics, if you're not doing just the basics, just the basic norms, then you're not doing that. It's the devil that's walking with you. And we all had the devil in us. If anybody tell you that they're Mr. Perfect or Mr. Clean and nothing in between, you know that man is a hustler and a scheme. We knew this. We knew these things, people. But when you are walking with the devil, it's very hard to see the devil is the one that's holding your hands and guiding you straight to the valley of death, where you're supposed to walk through that alone and fear no evil. For the rod and your staff should be from the creators. But this is where we at now, people. It's sad, but these are the breaks. This is where we at. Will this thing change? Will this behavior come to an end? I mean, hey, I don't know. I really don't know. Because when I see a young man take a shovel, goes into a graveyard, and dig up somebody that he had beef with, I don't know if we ever gonna rise. I don't know if this behavior and our condition will come to a complete stop. I don't know. Because from what I see, it's only going to get worse. You're one day gonna see females doing that. You're one day gonna see a man pull down his pants and take a number 2. If not, these things has already been done. You're going to see these things. And these things are going to be heartbreaking. It's going to be such a heartbreak because we have allowed these things to occur. We had allowed these people to guide our path. Tell us how to walk, where to be. The children of the devil are the ones that's your boss. That's your politicians, your president, your government. These are his children that's running rapid on this earth, causing pure destruction at its highest order. What you see in Gaza and all of that, that's just their behavior. That's just what they do. These are facts. This is just what they do. These same 2 countries that I'm talking about, once upon a time, had their hands in our slavery. The shores of West Africa was being run by a Jewish name whose last name was Lopez, I believe, who changed his name to hide who he was. And we're not gonna talk about the Arabians and what they've done to us from the east coast of Africa. See, all these religions had their hands in our demise. And the purpose for these religions is to ensure and to make sure that you remain walking side by side with the devil and not walk on a righteous path where you're going to have to face him, stand before him face to face. And if you're thinking what I'm saying is untrue, then prove me wrong. Show me your lifestyle. You like to party, you like to drink, you like to smoke, you like to fornicate, you like to do whatever. Show me your lifestyle and I'll show you how the devil is walking with you. And the devil is walking with a mass majority of my black and brown people all across the world. This isn't just America's problem. This is a worldwide situation. And the reason why you will never see that you're walking side by side with the devil is because they painted a picture of Jesus and told you to put it in your pocket, in your heart. And when things get rough, make sure you have faith. Hold on. That's why you can't see it. Because the devil is Jesus. And Jesus is the devil. Oh, I got pictures to show it. I'm gonna show you guys, don't worry. This is the problem. And you would never get a chance to figure that out. You would never be able to figure that out as long as you're doing these 3 things. Not walking in the ways of righteousness, meaning keeping the commands, the whole shebang, being a just man, righteous, loyal. As long as you going inside these churches, these are rest haven for demons. That's where the demons and the spirits lay. They lay in the church. Why you think individuals come out with a so-called Holy Spirit speaking 15, 16 different languages all at one time? Why you think is that? And the final reason why is because my brothers and sisters are still drinking blood. Somewhere down the line, somebody sipping on some blood. Sipping on some blood. You understand me? Those are the reasons why we won't be able to see. Because in the word it says, if anybody take any man of blood, you shall be discontinued from thy heritage. And we as black and brown people, we have become discontinued. We are still at the bottom of the totem pole, people. No uprise, no rise, no nothing coming our way. Just pure destruction and evil. And all of this is intentional, by the way. So if you ain't walking a righteous path and you don't stand in front of the devil, if you don't run into him, if he don't run into you, if he don't stare you up and down like, oh, so you that nigga that's changing the world, that's teaching our brothers and sisters the truth. If you are not met in that magnitude, it's because you're walking in the same direction. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. Came to you guys live for once again. Continue supporting, share this, hit the like, the whole shebang. Give it out to the people. Let the people know that we outside, that the objective and the goal is to bring the hood into the kingdom. Why? Because we deserve it. Hey, speaking of hood kingdoms, I got a brand new channel out titled HNN, Hood News Network. Okay, Hood News with your brother Junns, and we're gonna talk that talk, and we're gonna bring out that information that's needed, and we're gonna really talk about certain things. And one of those conversations will be about this Philly rapper. So I will want you guys to tune in and continue supporting. Definitely will tell you guys when it's ready to be unleashed to the masses. But once again, it's your brother, man, from the motherland. I came to you guys live. Continue supporting. For those that don't know who I am him, Junns, the original, the NBIC. You understand? AKA Mr. Keep My Foot on you heathens, you he-gros, and the newly installed heathenites next. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Listen to the creator say it one time for the one time. And I'ma holler at y'all. One.